glitz and the glamour, the sex, the drugs, the rock and roll. Fame may seem like a desirable position. However, the other side of fame may not be exactly what you think it is like. Celebrity and success has become synonymous in a culture which judges by how rich, seductive, and riveting your appearance is. Celebrity is the reward of those who have projected a vivid or pleasing exterior, or otherwise have attracted attention to themselves, whether that's negative or positive. And like most people, stars have their own problems, not the least of which is contemplating their own half-lives. Some worries include rabid fans, gold diggers, paparazzi, critics, and competition, whilst others gone from within, with self-doubt, addiction, and wanderlust. The extreme pressure which is put on celebrities on a daily basis is clearly very exhausting and can be very overwhelming for a human being, and can also have mass impacts on one's ego, leading to drugs and other destructive behavior.
People around this country, and for that matter around the world, are reacting tonight to the terrible news of the death of Robin Williams.
Throughout his career, Robin Williams has always projected a positive personality to the masses, seemingly finding light in a lot of dark situations. If you were to ask someone to describe the late comedian, it would definitely not be depressed. However, this would be a perfect describing word. Behind all the laughs and jokes, Williams was a very dark man, hiding his sadness with every funny line.
We had a woman waxing me once, it was my back, and halfway through she said, "Do you mind if I take a break?"
Many other comedians have gone through a similar circumstance, such as Jim Carrey.
Well, Jim's been depressed and stuff. Well, yeah, I was depressed when I was trying to be the Wizard of Oz instead of the sweaty guy behind the curtain. But now I know that Oz is a character, you know, and you know, I think everybody deals with that. Everybody walks around and they go like, why am I depressed? Well, it's because you're trying to be something for the world.
Sharon Stone, who had a reputation for being outspoken and forthright in interviews, recently switched tracks, saying, "My new policy is this. I have a life of my own, just a little tiny one, but it's mine," she told the Entertainment Tonight crew when they asked about her latest love interest. Celebrities understandably become more protective when they achieve this level of fame, where fans begin to swarm, track, or target them obsessively, says therapist Co. They'll buy burglar alarms, cars with tinted windows, guard dogs, bodyguards. Some of them even border on paranoia, like the stars who have 4 bodyguards on them at all times, even on a movie set, and change clothes like 5 times a day. It's a fine line. And you do have the upside where celebrities have the freedom and opportunities to go places and do things that bring them wonderment and joy, but their boundaries are constantly being pushed back, physically and mentally, and their trust level is certainly very low. They don't trust a lot of people. Battling with their own personal demons and inner thoughts, celebrities and public figures can become very lost in the search of finding out who they really are, as they are drowning in a world of yes men and unnecessary comments on the way they live. Entertainers, whether artists, actors, musicians, or athletes, survive peddling their talents to the masses. They're put on display, consumed, and evaluated, and achieve either dismissal or acclaim. Feedback is received through Gallup polls, Nielsen ratings, and box office draw, like the tree in the forest conundrum. This presents a philosophical puzzle. If the celebrity doesn't rivet the public's attention, does he really exist? Fame has always had a bad reputation. Was that it clouded your vision? The new, less durable fame, the kind refracted through images, proves especially corrosive to the self. To be a celebrity means to have more than the usual assaults on one's ego, says Dr. Charles Figley, director of the Psychosocial Stress Research Program at the Florida State University. You're very vulnerable to the personal evaluations of other people. The public is ultimately in control of whether or not your career continues. It's kind of insane. For celebrities, especially in the entertainment field, the pressure is always on to turn in a perfect performance, to be better than before, to constantly hit the mark. At the same time, artists tend to be sensitive souls, in touch with naked emotions. They mine for our perusal. They experience life more dearly than the rest of us. Drugs are a way to mute these feelings, which threaten to overwhelm them.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sky Fox in Los Angeles is taking us over Demi Lovato's home in Hollywood Hills, California, after TMZ is reporting that the singer has suffered from a heroin overdose.
It's an enormously stressful profession. There is unrelenting pressure, coupled with diminishing private lives. They have to be on every time they step out of their front door. In fact, a study had shown that the average age of death for celebrities overall was 58, compared to an average of 72 years old for other Americans. Celebrities are somewhat the sacrificial victims of our adoration, which can be very overwhelming. Show business, like police work and medicine, is a high-risk profession, says one psychologist. You experience too much, you see too much. One artist who may have experienced this is Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, who tragically took his own life in 2016. He had quite clearly been suffering from a severe depression, but could this be from the pressures of fame? Or because in the end, nothing really matters?
But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
The tabloids, both print and TV, lead the pack certainly, but even the mainstream press has incredible leeway when it comes to reporting on public figures, where a private person must prove only negligence to claim liable public figures, such as celebrities, politicians, and others who have sought the spotlight, must claim actual malice or knowledge that the statement is false. Lies spun up by the media can certainly have an impact on the mentality of a celebrity. Being constantly judged and evaluated by their appearance, whether attending the Academy Awards or stepping out to get a newspaper, denies celebrities any part of their life that is truly and exclusively their own. And that is the dark side of fame.
We're all sad as hell. All these artists, we're sad as shit, dude. Everybody I know that's an artist, we are sad motherfuckers. That's the way it is.